Alrighty then. So, my name is Mo, if you don't know, and this is the story of how I met Jonathon Frakes. This is the tale of how I met Jonathon Frakes randomly in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Flamingo Hotel on January 6th, 2023. That's me. And him. One of the craziest things that ever happened to me. So I guess a good starting place would be how we got to the hotel. We were at the hotel because Madam Carmen was having a play party. She was having a cool play party get together thing at the Flamingo. So we were in the lobby going in, bringing our bags in, and I was just like in my happy mood saying the things that I like to say, and I was like, oh, what if we meet someone famous? And we just went to the room. And we were at the room unpacking everything, and we got hungry. So Rich and I decided to leave and go get something to eat. And when we left, we went all the way to the elevators, like all the way down the hall, all the way to the elevators, and realized we forgot the fucking keys. So that was very funny. We forgot the keys and went back to the room. We went to the room, got the keys, and walked all the way back to the elevator. While we were waiting for the elevator, in the little lobby area in front of the elevators, we saw this guy. He was standing facing out the window, looking out at the moon. It was a full moon that night. He was looking at the moon because it was showing really nicely. I had looked at it earlier. So he turns around and he's like, wow, the moon is gorgeous. Have you seen it? And I was just like, yeah, it is. I saw it earlier. It's really nice. And so he's like just standing there after I say that, and I'm just standing there and I'm looking at him, and I look at him hard, look at him mad hard, and I realize that he is Jonathon Frakes, or who I think is. So I ask him and I say, excuse me, but are you Jonathon Frakes? And he goes, yes, yo. That motherfucker said yes. He said yes. He said he said something like, you're a real fan, like, my name. And I was like, yes. Because a little backstory, I have pictures. You can see them kind of. You can't see them on this Twitch, but you can see them if you're on this other camera. That's me and LeVar Burton and Brant Spiner, who play Jordy and Data. And I also have a picture with Michael Dorn and Gates McFadden, who play Worf and Dr. Crusher, Dr. Beverly Crusher on Next Generation. I want to have pictures with all of the main, the command crew on Next Generation. That's my goal. And before the pandemic, I actually was going to go to a convention in Florida to get pictures with Jonathon Frakes. So, like, I was freaking the fuck out just to but I think I was like, I kind of composed myself. I was just like, yes, William fucking Riker. I was just really like, this isn't real. That's just what I kept saying. I turned to my friend and I was just like, this isn't real. You're not real. To him, and he's like, well, since I'm not real, let's get on the elevator. And I was just like, okay. I was in shock. Like, it still is like surreal that happened, but it's just one of those things, like, cool random things happen to me a lot. I'm really blessed. The universe really looks out for me in moments that I'm not even like expecting anything. So while we were on the elevator, we got to I got to get some pictures with him, which I printed out and I showed y'all. My friend took pictures. I was geeked. I was geeked. My smile, super big, kind of like this one. And he was just really nice. He was asking me if I was there. There was some kind of Star Trek thing in town that I had no idea about. There's so many things. That's why one of the reasons why I moved to Vegas is because there are so many cool random things happening all the time because it's the place that it is. So he asked me if I was there, like at the hotel for the Star Trek thing, and I'm like, no, I had no idea there was anything even going on. And yeah, he asked me if I was watching Picard because him and Crusher and Worf came back. They're on Picard the last season, and I was like, no, I'm not current on Picard. I'm gonna rewatch it all, probably like in a month or so I can rewatch it from the beginning and watch all the seasons all the way through. But yeah, he was so nice. He looked so handsome, so healthy, and yeah, it was really cool. We went all the way down the elevator with him, talking and chatting it up a little bit. I don't even remember exactly what we talked about. And we got off and I ran into the casino and I just yelled like and jumped into the air. I did some shit like yippee! Wow! Like in real life. And yeah, it was really awesome. And then later on, I got dressed up to go down and we saw him again. We saw him walking back to his room or wherever. And yeah, it's still like one of the coolest things that's ever happened. He told us that we looked nice. I think he said awesome. I really can't quote him because that was a year ago. I really should have recorded this a long time ago, but procrastination. I'm glad that I'm doing it now. I wanted to record this as a story to tell, just to show how cool things happen, and to also just keep for myself as a memory that this happened. That happened to me. It was real, even though I kept saying, this isn't real. It's not real. Nothing is real. It's one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me randomly. Yeah, I've never really met anyone famous like that. Not really. That was the most random thing. I've met famous people in places where famous people I expected them to be. I did not expect. But it also goes to show the power of words, because when we came into the hotel, like I said, what if we meet someone famous? I didn't really think that we would. I just know that it's Vegas and I have the chance that I could. And it would be cool. And then I did. And not just someone famous, because I really don't just geek over famous people like that. There are certain musicians and specific actors and people who I probably would. When I got to see Neil deGrasse Tyson do his lecture, I was geeking. I was so hyped. That's somebody famous that I admire a lot and was really excited to see, 30 feet away from me and hear him speak about theories and things like that. So, but yeah, getting to see, I say too, and someone who I was supposed to see pre-pandemic, just really cool, man. So yeah, believe in the power of your words. Believe in yourself and your powers. Yeah, that's me. That's him. Oh, okay. Live long and prosper.